welcome back to the channel. These cats, I guess my wife didn't feed them and she's not here when I got home from work, so guess I'll feed them in a minute. But anyway, I wanted to go over what I own now, thanks to my buddy Richard. So all my buddies are involved in all this, so let me show y'all something here. The Ninja and the go-kart, my buddy Richard, lifelong friend, he gave me those, and I'm going to morph them together for the channel. That's its purpose, and have a lot of fun. What else? Son gave me that mower back there, but I think I might be using the motor on something else. I don't know yet. Remember the comment I made, or the thing that I made on Facebook about a busted block on the person that cuts my son's yard? Well, that might go to there. Good friend William, I've known him about 20 years. He gave me that car. Keys in it, come get it. Yep, serves his purpose. Another friend I've had since, I believe, 2008, correct me, Brandon, if I'm wrong, gave me this car. But I stayed on him, told him to put it in his will to me. I was going to get that car, one way or another. And then, I could go over many things, and then my guardian angel, who owns another Katana I'll show you, he gave me this. And it's basically, all I had was just a bad tank, and clean it out, and I'll probably build the carburetors on it. But I'm a short guy and have a hard time on this. So if you notice, I've taken some fairings and stuff on. One was already off. Y'all saw the pictures on Facebook about the little flying stinging jobs. What are those things called? Oh, little wasp things. Well, they were in there too. Oof. But anyway, that stuff was taken off. We're loading it up because it was already loose because they were working on it a while back. Well, I took this side off because I needed to get to the front end components, because if you noticed last night, I made some lowering blocks. They're probably too aggressive. I don't know. I made them thick because you can always take more off and put more in, because I can't weld aluminum. But anyway, I got enough materials to make another set if I needed to, but I didn't want to waste. So that's where I'm at. And if you're wondering how I did it, you can see the 4 bolts. Those are temp. I've got to get some cap bolts, cap screws, whatever you call them. Get some longer ones to do it right. This is just to let me know on height. And I lost about, you loosen these up right here, and you loosen that joker up right there, and then loosen those up, and she just falls apart. Well, you notice I still got it loose. I'm still working on height, but you see I lost half my suspension travel right there. That's not too bad, but that's not too good. And I have sat on it, and I can reach the ground with the smalls of my feet, but I need it lower. And believe me, I don't want that kind of rake. It's, well, tire's flat. I need to go ahead and put a valve stem. It's all cut up pretty good right there. It won't hold no air. So I'll pop that tire off here in the next few days. I'll pop that tire off and go ahead and put a stem in there. I ain't paying nobody. But anyway, the rake is there because the front end's lowered 1.5 inches, and it's got a flat tire, so I'm loose about 3 inches too low. But down here, see that dog bone looking thing? Well, I'm gonna make some different ones, and that's how the rear gets lowered. It's pretty easy. You know, you just gotta take some stuff off. You got time, patience. Working on anything isn't anything. So that's where I'm at with this. But today, if I remember right, why does that thing got a TPS? Jeez, I don't want carburetors. I don't want fuel injection on this thing. I love fuel injection. I want to fuel inject my lawnmower, but I like carburetors too. It's got the McCoonies on her. But anyway, I'm steering off. I need to. I want to crank it up, because the problem that they had with this was the fuel tank, and he knew that. He knew it. He wouldn't hide nothing from me. But I think he said they went through the carburetors. So I'm probably going to pull them off, because if you see what was in that tank, and if this thing had half a fuel filter on it, whew, I'm gonna have to clean them bowls out. But anyway, I'm still gonna try to start it tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and stick some fuel on it from my trusty old. So look at that. See, they're still around. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know how many cans of carburetor cleaner I went through. Just trying to get back in there. I'm gonna go get more carb cleaner. Right back. You and your cousins. There we go. Bam. We've killed more than 100. More than 100 out of this thing.
Out of this?
Yes. It's been bad. Alright, we're going for the Gusto here. I haven't put any fuel in it, but I got the battery on it, key on. I just tapped it. I haven't heard it spin yet, so let's hear this thing spin. If I can figure out my tripod here. Alright. The clutch feels really good. And I'm sure I'll have to. I don't know what's up with these hand grips. They need to go. Time got those, so. Hold it for me. Wouldn't do those with one fuse. So we're gonna push here. Yep. Alright. I don't like to gallop, but I ain't running a while, and plenty of oil. So, a time like the present, needs a solenoid, that's for sure. Well, starter relay. Is the key on? Yeah, it's on. That's the only thing I need on. This is flooded. Yeah. Oh wow. And we know it's going to run because it ran. Oh yeah, they were all over the place. I hope I got that on camera. We blew out a wasp nest out of the exhaust. Thank you, Richard. They just keep coming. There we go. Alright. That's what I like to hear. Alright, that's your experts know I'm not an expert on bikes, but I'm an expert on engines. But a couple of things you listen for when you start up, they sit for a while, especially when they're dry like that, and it's much we spun over, probably built oil pressure. Certain little noises you listen for. And hopefully one day I never find the noises that I'm looking for, because that'd be bad news to somebody. But If I do, y'all be part of it. All right, let's throw some fuel at this.
I swear if that's
My approved, heavily approved, make it work situation here. Oh, you want to see something awesome? Look right there. We got a tie wrap on the fuel line as it goes into the carburetors. Now let's see if those things are hung. Right there. All right.
Trial number 3.
You got some gas?
Oh no. She's eating the wasp nest.
She'll learn. Some cat's eating a wasp nest, so just let you know.
Stop.
Anyway, I got better things to worry about. Stupid cats. All right, we got that. Well, I'm gonna see if I made it mad enough if this will work. No. I will be rebuilding that. That ain't looks expensive. I'll give it off a go-kart. All right. There we go. I got a piece of one. I got a piece of it. It's gonna need parts.
Wait a minute. Can you take the body off of the Bandit?
Of what?
The throttle off the Bandit?
Bandit? I don't know no Bandit.
What is that?
I got a Ninja and a go-kart.
Oh, that's a Ninja. I was gonna say, can you take the throttle?
I don't know. It looks. It might. I don't know if all this is gonna interchange.
I don't think that will, but I think
No, piece inside. I don't know. I got one that it's already off, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not worried about that. I mean, I can access the throttle right here. I just want to hear the thing run on its own. Need to hold that throttle open. Hey Richard, whoever built your carburetor did not a very good job. Just saying. I think you know that.
She's cold.
No fuel getting down in it. But y'all heard it run. It runs good. So,
What, take off the throttle body and the carburetor?
Huh?
Take off the whole throttle body?
That's the carburetor.
That's the carburetor?
This is a carburetor. That is a carburetor. That is a carburetor. That is a carburetor.
Okay.
Alright. That's as far as we're getting with this. I am going to order some kits when I get paid, and I'm going to go ahead and just put the fairings and stuff back on it, just to have it complete, and I'll probably have him help me push it up there or something. We'll get something going here. Which sees what you get. She's El Ruffo. Yeah. So I got a bag of bolts, some what's it called? Purple Power, and a rag, and we are going to have at it. We're going to probably fire up my lawnmower, and we're going to strap it to the wheel on the lawnmower as it's jacked up. I don't know yet. We got to have that, and then we're going to do that. different than a bicycle. Much wider seat. Let me what was I gonna do? Well, I think it's gonna be a straight taco night tonight, so wife's not here. So we're gonna be getting some carburetor clips for this, and I'm gonna go ahead and start on this tank, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. How does that work? He asked me how it works. Can we do it? Oh yeah, it is making a pretty good dent. Well, you know, I kind of beat up the sending unit on, but I plan on sticking one in there anyway, so I just need that hole plugged off. Oh, all right. We're gonna do that one more time with water, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of my favorite chemical. What is Chad's favorite chemical too, and that would be that purple pine. If I wonder how I'm gonna get all them bolts out of there, I mean those nuts, they'll come out. Well, see, we got a little crock pot here. Yeah. Get them out. What we have here is all the parts to the petcock that goes on the gas tank for the Katana. So it was a fight getting it apart. I just want to get it working to test. I'm sure I'm going to need a new one. So let's go ahead and get these parts washed off and get it up on the counter to get this thing back together. A little light here. so I get 2 matching screws. They had these on there, and they're 2 different lengths. One barely grabs. And if you're wondering how I got all those 5/16 nuts out, magnet, patience, took about at least 5-10 minutes, but got them all out. No biggie. There's some way I could have made a big opening where you could use rocks, but you got to make sure you would get them rocks out. All right. Tank is done. I have ordered a new filler for it. I hate that I'm gonna have 2 separate keys, but you know what? I'd rather have a lock on it. You know. So what we got left on the old bike is, I'll show you. I like my light, a little street lamp. That's homemade rock school. All right, I believe the carburetors were built, but I can't get fuel to go down in there. So we're gonna get the carbs off. We're gonna flip them over. We're not gonna take them apart. We're just gonna take the bowls off and see what's going on with the needle and seats. So that's what we're gonna do. Give me a few minutes. You're probably thinking, well, you done filmed building them on your Ninja. Well, this is gonna be just like it, really. But this is Suzuki. The other one's Kawasaki. Take the air box off. I already asked Richard that the hoop that goes right here where the seat goes in is missing, so they're gonna look for that. It's not gonna stop me from riding it. It would be safer, you know. I think these are really loose. Yeah, they are. Alright, when I got it, this was loose. I haven't touched any of that stuff, so let's put this right here. Put that down there. Put that one down there. And that's up here. I gotta see where that goes. We'll worry about that when I need to. I just need to get the choke off and the throttles off. That's basically all you gotta take off. I apparently gotta unplug a TPS on this one. Lords. Give me glasses, I can't see nothing. That one's off. It's the best way to get that back one off. Might need up, no. Hand loose, you know. Perfect. Alright. All pretty loose, so I should be able to pry this out and we'll get everything else off that we need to once we get it pulled out a little bit. So let me get the correct tool for this job. Spot on. Okay, now we got that far out. Let's go ahead and figure out how to get the rest of this stuff off. All right. Which one will be easier? Okay, this one comes off here. And this one probably goes over to the other throat down there. Yes, it went. No, they got it capped off there, capped off there, capped off here, but they got it here and here, so we'll have to figure that out. Those are the ports. These ports here are the ones you use to balance the carbs. So if they build them right, I won't need to balance them if I'm just going to the float bowls. But never know. All right, that's off. There we go. There we go. That's off. All right. What else we got? What other surprises? That's it. See, this baby's got an alternator on it. Alternator. She's got an alternator. All right. I think it looks really good in there. All right, let me get me 4 rags, put in there. Put this on the bench. Good enough, so we're gonna move inside now. Dirty-minded people. Anyway, we want to talk about what I found in cylinder 2, maybe 3. See the darkness? Still darkness. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull these bowls off. There's my screwdrivers. Get them out of the way. And see what we can find. That thing's scattered. That thing's like part spider and part stink bug. Whoa, a bunch of fuel there. Alright. We're just going to yank the bowls. Thank Jesus they got all the right screws back in here. I can't stand when they mismatch stuff. Alright, I don't know remember which one's number 4 or number 1, but it's the one's closest to the TPS. I'm going to call it 1 for right now. I might be incorrect, but anyway, door number 1. Yep, nailed it. Door number 2, nailed it. Door number 3, nailed it. Door number 4, nailed it. Alright, we're definitely going to be putting all this stuff in the vac. None of this. This card might see additional attention. But these 3, I'm letting this brew overnight. I don't care if it turns, they're going to be clean. Back in 2009 or 10, I went to build my dad's 100% factory Holly on his 428 Cobra Jet. Okay? Well, I even have a picture. If I can find it, I'll put it right somewhere in here. Of having it tore down. I don't know what state it was in. I just remember having a picture of it tore down. Well, anyway, it had the brass floats in it. Believe you me. I had it all sitting there and the brass floats sitting there. I had it tore down, ready for me to do extended work. And one of the cats where I live went up there and grabbed one and started chewing through it. I had to order new floats because of a cat. True story. Things you just, I wish I could make that up. How can I even think about making that up? So we had to wait another month. So I get the right floats in. you know, some original style stuff I can put it back together with. Tell you. Try that one first. Yeah, okay, well, I'll take in a bit of a middle bone, you know. Might come back with another boo-boo, but, you know, it's how you grow up.
If you ain't got more stuff going on, so we go over there.
Alright, sorry folks, I was on the phone. So you might have some music playing while I did this real time. I don't know if I'm gonna fast forward this or not. But I got it all back together and we'll slap this thing on, see if we can get it fired up. But give me a few minutes. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go take care of the little girl. She just got up from her nap. So the wife's up at the church house, so give me a minute. I forgot to start the camera.
Few hours? But they already ate. No, they're good. They're okay.
Well, I wanted to take a moment to see what we find in here, because when I looked in there, it looked impressive. Did y'all have fun?
No, I got beat by ants all over my feetsies. Look. Yeah. It was fun until I got beat by ants.
So it turns out the Ninja was actually useful. We got the
That's
grips
just
off
more than useful.
We got the grips off the Ninja and the throttle off the Ninja.
Well, we got a mouse house level 2.
Let me see.
What a mouse house? Mouse dominium.
Just shake it out.
Well, that was uneventful. So I put this back on. It only had 3 out of the 4 screws, so I guess that's better than meatloaf.
Yeah, fun.
But I do have 4 that match. I can't stand stuff on. Kept it long enough. Yes. Well, I got updates. You see that leak right there? That's coming out the vent right here. Alright, we're going to block the vent off real quick. But here's the problem. The vent goes down to the bottom, up through here. A lot of you already know this, but this is new to me. And then it comes in. It's a tube right there that comes up. Let me get a light. That tube comes up all the way up to here. And apparently there's a pinhole in that. So we're going to block it off right now for simple usage. But since I'm not going to spend the money on a tank, what I'm going to do is, of course, drain the tank one day, and I'm going to completely fill that up all the way till it comes out the bottom of that vent with RTV. Well, of course I forgot to hit the record button, but we're about ready to take it on its maiden voyage. We got a battery for it, and let's just say we fixed the valve stem seal just so we can test drive it, and see what she does. It's just a test drive. Turn it on. That was my first ride in there, so let's see what we got for Nate's first ride. We got to take it easy because, you know, I've got some things that are still in the middle of getting to work properly. I ain't gonna lie, that thing's a beast, and it's a little more than what I need right now, but I got to tame her. I got to get her going. Little Bronco. I hope he comes back. Let's see, he rides, he's got a CF Moto. I think that's what it is. Like a 500 or 550 sport bike. And he rides it all the time. The whole point of me getting this is so I can ride with him. Now granted, you know, I probably got the wrong bike. But A, it was free-ish. I'm working it off. And B, I don't think there's anything good about it. I mean, with me on this thing, but I'm very responsible. I'm not crazy. Got some Z's in her. Yeah, look, I told you, I thought it was just me. I'm telling you, for my dilly here, they're a little in the way. Beautiful.
Oh, dude. Give her a little bit of gas?
Yeah, I hit it. I opened it up in second, just for briefly.
Yeah, once you lower the front and everything, it should be.
Well, I mean the rear, because just to let y'all know, guys, this thing's a little squirrely because the whole front end is lowered, like I told you, and the rear isn't. So she's a little squirrely, but straight line, she's good. But hey, don't judge. But she runs on pretty good. So, yeah, she runs on pretty good. But I'm definitely going to need a lot of practice on this one. And don't think I'm pompous going to hop on this thing and just think I know. No, I'm scared to death of this thing. But I got a tamer.
Gas gauge work?
Huh?
Does gas gauge work?
No, but it's got like 2 gallons in it. So Nate's gonna run it one more time for the evening. My problem is I'm very short, so taking off that's the whole point of me trying to lower this thing, because you know, when I mean taking off, and I'm on my smalls of my feet, but I don't have that good of control, so I'm really relying.
Oh, that was cold.
Yeah, go ahead and kill it, and let's see how it starts.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, just because I got it lowered so much, you know. Be easy with it. It will go really easy. You just got to be easy, okay? Yeah. Yep. Hey, rev it up a couple times. Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh man. Wow. Okay.
So how does it compare to yours as in just straight up acceleration?
There is no comparison. This thing is definitely more torquier than mine. Oh,
Well, that's all we're going to do tonight. I'm tired. I got to go to work tomorrow, and I don't even know if I've eaten supper yet. All right. I got cleanup I got to do, so God bless.